Attention passionate Seattle Seahawks fans. Latest news, something big is happening in the NFC West and it could change the game. We're talking about a direct impact on Seattle Seahawks' path to another Super Bowl run, a power shift that could leave a division rival stumbling for years. We're bringing this to you firsthand. But before that, if you're a true Seattle Seahawks fan, subscribe to the channel to strengthen this passion even more. Show that you're also part of this family. Let's help each other reach 1,000 subscribers. Share with your FRINDS and Seattle SEAHAWKS fans. Let's get to the news all right. Seahawks fans, buckle up because there's some serious buzz swirling around the NFL right now, and it's all about a potential blockbuster move that could shake up the NFC West in a big way. Rumors are swirling that Patrick Surtain, the Denver Broncos' elite cornerback, might be headed to Seattle in a trade that could redefine our secondary and boost our chances for a deep playoff run. And trust me, this isn't just speculation. Sources suggest that this deal could be happening soon, with the Seahawks offering a couple of mid-round picks, specifically a second-rounder in 2026 and a fourth-rounder in 2027, in exchange for Surtain. If this goes down, it will be one of the most exciting moves we've seen in recent years, and it's all about making a serious push for Super Bowl LXI. Now, let's break down what this could mean for the Seahawks. Patrick Surtain, for those who might not be fully familiar, is a shutdown corner. He's a guy who sticks to receivers like glue, and if you've watched him play, you know his coverage skills are elite. He's a shadow, a true ball hawk, who can take away the top targets and make life a nightmare for opposing quarterbacks. Last season, he was a beast on the field, playing 13 games and tallying up impressive stats. 26 solo tackles, 19 assists, 45 combined tackles, 4 interceptions, and 12 pass deflections. His PFF grade was an eye-popper at 89.6, which puts him among the top corners in the league. His allowed catch percentage was just 52%, and he averaged 28 EPA per target. That's a sign he makes a real difference in the secondary. Plus, he's completely healthy, with no injuries to speak of. Across his career, Surtain has accumulated over 200 tackles and 12 interceptions, earning 2 All-Pro selections and maintaining a stellar 92 PFF grade on average. He's the kind of player who can elevate an entire defensive unit, and for a Seahawks team that's been looking for more consistency and playmaking from the cornerback spot, this could be a game changer. The Broncos, sitting at an impressive 11-2 record, and with a cap space of $3.2 million, are apparently looking to retool their defense, focusing more on their defensive line and cap management, which might make Surtain available for the right price. From our perspective here in Seattle, this move would be huge. Our secondary has been solid but slightly inconsistent this season, especially against big plays. We've seen the Seahawks' defense grow, and with players like Tarek Woolen and Devin Witherspoon, we already have a formidable backfield. But adding a player of Surtain's caliber could take us from good to elite. He would not only bring stability but also a fierce competitive edge. Imagine him locking down the opposition's top receiver night after night. He would be a perfect fit alongside Woolen, giving us a lockdown duo that could make offenses think twice before throwing deep. And let's talk about the numbers here. The Seahawks currently hold a 10-3 record, which is phenomenal. But we know how the playoffs can be a different beast. Big plays, turnovers, and clutch defense are what often separate champions from the rest. Surtain's presence would help contain those explosive plays. His 18% allowed big plays this season could be cut down significantly, which is crucial in high-stakes games. His ability to reduce passing yardage allowed per pass from 6.2 yards to around 5.4 yards, plus his potential to generate around 6 more interceptions, makes him an absolute game changer. Think about how much this could boost our EPA per pass, making our defense not just solid but downright suffocating. Looking at the bigger picture, the Seahawks have already been trending upward. We've seen Geno Smith playing at a Pro Bowl level, and the offense continues to be dangerous, especially with the emerging offensive line and playmakers. But defense wins championships, and if we can shore up our secondary with someone like Surtain, we're talking about a squad that can go toe-to-toe with anyone. The NFC is stacked, but with a lockdown corner like him, our chances increase dramatically. And recent history shows the importance of a shutdown corner in the playoffs. Just look at what Jalen Ramsey did with the Rams and later the Dolphins. He was a difference maker, a true X-factor that defenses could rely on in crunch time. Now, some fans might be wondering about the cost. But honestly, in today's NFL, a second-round pick in 2026 and a fourth in 2027 are reasonable investments for a player of Surtain's caliber. The Seahawks have the assets, And with the team's recent success and the ongoing quest for a Super Bowl title, this kind of bold move makes sense. It's about making a statement and proving we're all in for another deep postseason run. Plus, with the way our secondary has been playing, some injuries here, some limited performances there, adding Surtain could provide that extra layer of security, especially in a division where the 49ers and Rams are always lurking. Speaking of the NFC West, this potential trade could shift the power dynamics significantly. The 49ers have a strong team, but if we add Surtain to the mix, our secondary becomes one of the best in the league. The Rams have been inconsistent, but with a player like him, we could neutralize their big play threats and dominate on third downs. It's not just about this season. It's about establishing long-term dominance. If Seattle pulls the trigger, it sends a message to the entire league that we're serious about contending and building a championship-caliber team. And let's not forget the playoff implications. Surtain's ability to lock down receivers will be vital in those clutch moments. His matchup against the top receivers in the league could be the difference between a deep playoff run and an early exit. The Seahawks are already looking like serious contenders. Adding a guy like Surtain could turn us into a team nobody wants to face in January. His presence could elevate the entire defense, making our pass rush more effective because opponents would have fewer options to throw to. It's a domino effect that benefits the whole team. Of course, this kind of move isn't just about the short term. It's about building a legacy, about cementing the Seahawks' reputation as a defensive powerhouse. Surtain is still young, just entering his prime, and he's the kind of player who can anchor a secondary for years to come. His addition would be a statement to the rest of the league. Seattle is back, and we're not messing around. It's a bold move, but one that could pay huge dividends in the long run. For fans, it's exciting to think about the possibilities. More turnovers, fewer big plays allowed, and a defense that strikes fear into opponents. And now, Seattle Seahawks fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters, so much to US and TO, the Seattle Seahawks. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Seattle Seahawks news. This potential trade is more than just a rumor. It's a statement of intent from the Seahawks front office. If it happens, it could be the start of a new era, one where our defense is feared and our offense is supported by a secondary that's among the best in the league. It's a bold move, but that's what championship teams are made of. The Seahawks have been building something special this season, and adding Patrick Surtain might just be the final piece to really put us over the edge. Fans, get ready, things are heating up, and the future looks brighter than ever.